Let's see here. As anyone who's watched all my videos go all the way back to when I was first prompted to put them up, I'm like a little child that's a parent. Okay, and because it's sort of like what I mentioned last night in one of my videos about what I mentioned to a female last night. What it means to be willing to be burned at the stake, and I've been burned at the stake in order to fight the battles for a goddess. Okay? And that would be the equivalent of a god, a real one, who's willing to be burned at the stake in order for a goddess to see how much pain you're willing to endure and wish to protect the all creation, which is everything that love creates. And that means you have chosen to serve forever on behalf of all the light. That's a cosmic level spirit. Okay? And as a result of that, I take my liberties, which sort of means whenever I communicate what I communicate what I experience, because I experience the truth through the light, because I'm an eternal being. I'm a monopole. Okay? So that's a hyperdrive. So that means I'm extremely hypersensitive to maintain the shield, which is why I'm on the largest shield volcano. So sometimes I acknowledge the fact that the clan mothers have essentially the way this planet was set up, okay, because of why we honor the matriarch, right? But I take my liberties with clan mothers because of the status that I have, okay? Which simply means I'm a messenger, as if I'm a messenger of Sophia. Okay? She was my first teacher. So when I send a message on behalf of every living spirit that is a sacred temple that exists within the light, which is what love is. That means I've known since I was 4 years of age what is against the law, what is not against the law. So I've mentioned this to my clan mother, Karen Ann Luke McDonald, on a number of occasions, and I put this sort of up going back on my different Facebook accounts that I've had over the years of suggestion, because I don't impose my will on nobody. But the fact of the matter is, including my own self, my true self, using this platform to communicate to you is considered a war crime. Are you aware of that? Anybody that knows anything about the law knows that when you collude with the enemy, that's grounds for evidence. You could easily be convicted under the Nuremberg Doctrine for participating in war crimes and crimes against our own children by using the very communication platform that was set up by those that harvest children. That means you're giving consent to participate with those that did that by using the platform that they set up in which to do that. That's called an accessory to a crime, which is a violation of the law of peace. Okay? So that's notice. So I've tried to do it in other sort of ways, which is one of the reasons why I've mentioned this before. About a year ago, when I was at a rest stop in Leebeck, California, when I got back from the island of Kauai, and I had mentioned on a post to the friends that even may see it, because things are moving so fast, that I said it was going to be a time when I'm just going to chuck this phone, and I got a signal. Okay? I know how to read those signals, and I know where that signal came from. It came from her. And that's confirmation to get rid of it. So I realized, because I talk to her from time to time, I know, Mama. I know. It's like I'm disobeying my mama. But I realize I'm one of those that, because I chose to stay here to the end, if you will, to measure the success that we're having by what we're doing upstairs, by the amount of energy that is coming in here, and because I'm like a sponge, a monopole, I'm experiencing, because I'm hypersensitive, particularly being on this island, the changes that are taking place energetically that I can measure, because my antenna is just that sensitive. That anything that's happening, it's even the most subtle of tones. When you're cosmic, you have access to, you're picking up on everything. And that's why sometimes it's a curse and sometimes it's obviously an internal blessing, because it means that I'm experiencing radio traffic all the time, 24 hours a day, that other people just do not pick up with their antenna. It's like my head's inside of an echo chamber, which is the echo chamber of the planet or the magnetosphere, right? So this is one of the reasons why, even though my bloodline is Arcturian, I can jump into anything, because the energy that I'm represented by is the energy that flows through everything that is alive and living in the entire multiverse. Which means there's no separation. Want to be a tree for a day? Want to be an eagle for a day? Right? So as I mentioned before, I picked my parents, I picked the timeline, I chose exactly when to come in here for all the reasons that we now know. That's why I don't have a lot of viewers on my channel, because you're not going to be led there. Not by this AI, you're not. Right? So those that manage to come over here just to experience what it is I experience that I share with you is going to be very, very small, because it's not about me. I simply share what it is I become aware of, and when you become aware of what I become aware of, that's an intelligence update, because energy is intelligent energy. That's all it is. I simply provide for others what it is I'm experiencing. Whether that has value to you, that'll be up to you, because it will either resonate with you because of all the experiences that you've had, that you're holding in memory, and what you become aware of, what I become aware of, where I'm at. Because I'm on the big island right now, even though I don't think about times, I don't think about dates. It's what I feel through my heart and my soul. And what I feel through my heart and my soul is telling me what's going on because of what I know I'm connected with, which is all there is. And that's an open cosmic level receiver, which means there's zero resistance. Okay? I don't block any signals. Right? But then I'm filtering. It's called filtering content. You're filtering all the incoming. That's a cosmic level antenna. That's how it works. That's why there's sometimes when I'm here, I put my head in a Faraday cage. Sometimes when there's a lot of big ships that come over this particular island, for obvious reasons, because of the energy that's here. And this was the largest shield volcano, so therefore you know that if you want to come in and take over a planet, where's the largest shield? The largest shield is the template, the universal template. Anyway, that's notice. I sent a little text to Karen Ann McDonald, Mark Turing clan mother, okay, because I'm a messenger. Have a great day. I love you all. Be good to yourselves.